We've been in the lineup for almost 2 hours, and we're just now starting to move. So it is a big parade this year. It is every year, but this year's extra long. So parade started at 10. They had us line up at 9. It is 11:15, and we're just starting to roll. Happy 250th birthday, America. Happy 4th of July, everybody. 4th of July in our hometown is a big deal. So Geraldene drove the parade route for the first time here in our small town of Marshfield. We're the longest running, oldest consecutive running 4th of July parade this side of the Mississippi. So it's a big deal every year. So we have the 250th birthday of America. We sit on Route 66, so we have all the 100th year birthday of Route 66. Plus 4th of July, so what better time for Geraldene to make her first parade run? It's quite the tradition here in Webster County. So we got a kick out of listening to people's comments about Geraldene. They always question her year and they always get it wrong. We'll see why everyone always gets it wrong. They always think she's a 79. Can you guess why? I don't know. And I always forget another thing that makes Geraldene special is not only is she a F100 Ranger, which that was a big comment we heard about when we'd drive by. Everyone would point at our Ranger emblem like, oh, it's a Ranger. We didn't expect it to be a Ranger. I think people just think the small Ranger trucks when they think of Ranger and don't realize that they used to actually be full-size trucks. But what makes Geraldene special is we add on the Explorer package, and I always forget to tell everyone she's an Explorer because I don't have my emblems on yet because we only have this one. So I don't know if that's showing upside down on the video, but Geraldene is a F100 Ranger Explorer, and that's what makes her special, and here's why. To settle the debate on Geraldene's year, yep, she's a 78, and yep, she has square headlights. Everyone always thinks that she's a 79 because 79's was the first year of the square headlights. Or were they? So 1977 Fords have round headlights. 1978 Fords have round headlights, but 78 was the first year of an upgrade option to the square light. So 1979 was the first year that, if I'm understanding it right, is the first year that all Fords went to the square lights, but 78's you had the option of the round or the square. So yep, she's a 78 with a square light. Another reason Geraldene is so special. Another thing that makes Geraldene unique is not only is she a Ranger, she has the Explorer option. So that means that we had the option in 78 to have the 400 motor, which she has. It also gave you upgrades on the interior. So you had the wood grain, we have air conditioning. If we were to take the seat cover off, which I'm not about to, is the upholstery has like stripes that would match the bright, vibrant retro colors of her pinstripes. So if you will look back on a different video, we uncovered her original pinstripes when Clint took the bed off, and up under the cab was yellow and I think orange, big stripes that went down in the dent side here. So it was an option for different colors, different interior. And then Ford people, comment below, because this is my question, is did the Explorer package mean that you got the square headlights in 78, or was the square headlights a whole nother option on top of it? So just another thing that makes Geraldene uniquely Geraldene. One of the biggest compliments we get on the truck is her color. And today on the parade route, we heard a lot of comments about wondering if that's her original paint, wondering if that's the original color. And we'd have people come up to the window and we're like, we love that color of blue. And we're like, yeah, that's her original color. We had it color matched from, we took her glove box lid to the paint place up in Lebanon, Missouri, and they color matched her to her original color for us. So yes, original color, but we had metallic added to it, so it's a little bit more sparkle than what the original blue would have been. Not the original paint. Nope, no way. I wish that would be original paint in that grade of shape. But Geraldene's blue is another thing that makes her so special. Another thing that we noticed that was grabbing people's attention on the parade route is our Ranger emblem. People forget that Rangers used to be full-size trucks, especially people of my generation and younger. You think Ranger and you think the little trucks, but nope. A Ranger used to be a full-size option. Another question that we got asked a lot, especially by the little kids and the little boys, was do a burnout, do a burnout. Well, I'd say I can't do a burnout because the cops are watching, but I can honk the horn. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Thanks for following along the trail with us this 4th of July as Geraldene made her first parade route run. Click subscribe. This is just a little YouTube channel that we keep track of our memories as we're going along our trail for our family. But hey, we'd love for you to follow along too.